Okay, so you reach into a drawer, rooting around for the earring or cufflink you absolutely must have tonight. You find it quick? I don't think so. Now, that frustrated Lori Grenier, so she came up with a solution, figured out how to get it made, and convinced some big stores to sell it. Millions of dollars followed from her creative solutions. Back in the mid-1990s, lifelong Chicago resident Lori Grenier had big ideas. But dreams don't pay the bills. To do that, she ran a small jewelry store, even as she wrote and dabbled in script writing at a theater on the North Side. Then came the jolting wake-up call.
One day, talking with a girlfriend, she said, there's no good way for people to store their jewelry. And it just instantly came to me literally like a lightning bolt.
Stung, she decided to shelve the writing and pursue an idea that came to her at her store.
This was my very first product.
Grenier realized a display she built at her jewelry shop could work at home.
You could hang your earrings on it.
She envisioned a clear lucite stand and invested $10,000 to make a prototype in the spring of '96.
I was certain that every woman in the world needed my earring organizer.
To prove it, she took a homemade questionnaire all over Chicago.
I was sneaking in places, to do it. I camped out on Michigan Avenue. There's the Fourth Press Church. And I remember the pastor came out at one point and asked me what I was doing. I was right in there, right by the benches. I would say like 85% of the women all liked it, because all women love jewelry.
To mass produce her organizer, Lori read up on plastic injection molding. But simply making the mold is frighteningly expensive.
Well, I knew that to make the molds would be about $100,000.
In July of '96, things got really serious.
I had the courage, so I took out an enormous loan, $300,000 loan. I think I put my condo up for collateral.
Now, with a loan to pay off, Lori needed a buyer, and fast. Weeks of relentless phone calls to department store buyers unearthed at least some interest at JCPenney.
He said, if you can convince all of the JCPenney buyers in the Chicagoland area to buy it, put it in for the holiday season, and if it sells well, I'll take you nationwide.
The buyers bought in. The retail price, $29.85, roughly double the production cost. Lori's husband, Dan, a corporate comptroller at the time, now her CFO, was already crunching the numbers.
I kind of just plotted out, well, how much could we lose here? That's all I wanted to do, was just break even at least.
This is the factory.
A production run of about 10,000 earring organizers was getting underway.
Everything that could go wrong went wrong. And I was very nervous. This panel is gray, and this panel is black. The boxes came in wrong. They were black boxes that had a colored picture on it, and the bleeding of the ink had gone over the picture.
Luckily, the plant was close by, because Lori spent lots of time there fixing lots of issues.
Tell me about it. We didn't know how we do it.
Lori had to rally people at the factory, like Alicia Macias and Frank Valentine.
We didn't have that special detailed, hands-on kind of stuff. Basically, shucks.
It was difficult because we don't know anything about it. But she teaches us.
Lori wound up spending much of the next 5 years at that plant, because only a few weeks after the organizer went on sale at Penny's, another cold call paid off.
My customers were constantly complaining that they had no good way in which to store their earrings.
In minutes on HSN, known as the Home Shopping Network back in the 1990s, Lori sold 500 earring organizers.
You know what, Lori? I think these are sold out.
That was the home run. I knew that we were going to make it.
Now here she is.
It was more like a grand slam. Competitor QVC came calling for her next big thing, a cover. And the ideas are still coming. Jewelry and storage helped Lori pay off that loan in a year.
I have sold over 450,000 of these.
Now Lori can organize your handbag, your suitcase, and help you keep your kitchen clean.
So you can see here, it has this little S curve. And so you would just hang it right there. So you'd stir and then just hang.
In 2011, Lori had 107 patents, and new products were on the way.
I'm working on a new design of it that will store double the capacity that the original mirror does. We've done over $500 million in retail sales. If your home environment is good and peaceful and easy, your life is better and easier.
Lori's a QVC regular now, the rare inventor with a trusted platform to launch new products, and customers who tune in to see how her gadgets can help ease their daily grind.
That enthusiasm and passion, that's my nature, and I love seeing it in others, too.
These days, Lori can get an idea produced and on the market in about 3 months. And it seems like any idea that helps to uncomplicate life is a potential winner.